Good morning. 15 minutes ago I was happily asleep. And when I say morning, I mean morning. It's shortly after 6. The sun is just coming up. We've got our bicycles and we're going for our morning ride. First thing we do is unlock the gate. Our dog is all ready to go for his quick run and do his business. Our other dog, we have to be very careful with our husky because if she gets out, we'll never see her again. And so we get her tied up as soon as possible. And sometimes we don't. That becomes an issue. There's the keys. At any rate, we are, there is our sun. As you see, the sun is not up yet. It is working on it. It will be fairly shortly. Join me on our morning ride. Yes, it's a full moon. And we are off. Our ride is about 40 minutes long. It takes us down the 3006, which is our road here. We go into a village, go through the village and around, and we marry up with another road that's over there. And we make our way back. It's a loop. I haven't measured it yet with the motorcycle. I'm assuming it's about 10 kilometers. I could be wrong, but it feels like that. Beautiful, crisp 19 degrees, which is quite cool for Thailand, but we are mid-December. And the temperature will actually drop down considerably more as the month progresses. Probably could get down to 15, 14. We may get the odd day where it's quite cold. So I'll be out here in my Harley jacket. That'll be a sight to be seen. As you can see, they are preparing for their next growing cycle. They're flooding the fields. You can see the fields over here are not flooded yet. Again, you will see that all along this ride. Just waiting for the body to accept the fact that I'm pedaling and it has no choice. And you start to get into rhythm, you start to warm up a little bit, and not too bad. Fields already flooded. Some of the fields you'll notice don't have aren't just straight water. They still have the old stock still up. They'll come in with a tractor and they'll turn that in. We're going by the school presently. There it is, the Wang Tap Vitea school. It's a school. It's basically a middle school to high school for the local students. They're not here yet, but they will be soon. I believe they go from grade 6 and up. The younger grades, they stay in their villages. They're basically homeschooled until they can all come to the main school. Sun still hasn't peaked its head over those mountains yet, but they will. Certainly on the back part of the course, we will be in full sunshine. That's our local bus service, by the way, picking up workers and or students, taking them to school. Yep, told you, a little cool. They're not used to temperatures this cool, so they definitely will find any way to keep themselves warm, including a pink tutu. 6:30. Like every town, every village in Thailand, Chiang Mai same. We have speakers all over the villages. There's a morning market. Another speaker there, basically telling people, you know, to respect the day. People getting up, starting their morning lives, heading to work. Oh. No doorbells, just go to the gate and holler. Lots of soy dogs here too. Surprisingly, not as aggressive as I've seen in some places, especially down in Rayong. Yep, that's a school bus. There's a large high school in the town of Song. So some of these students are going there because, like I say, it's high school. I don't know when their day starts, but they're 6:30. They're on their way to school now. But I can tell you, their day doesn't end until 5. I've gone by on the motorcycle at 5 o'clock, and they're just getting out. So they have a very, very long day. All right, here's your Sao Khao, Song Tao for workers. I don't know if it's 20 baht for a ride. Could be. I've never checked. We're at the end of the first part of the loop. We'll be turning back. So this is where the village will connect with the other road. Not sure what happened there. It could have been a fire, but I don't see any evidence of a fire. Maybe they just had to rip it down and they're planning on rebuilding. Here in Thailand, you can always tell a foreigner's house. To my knowledge, there's no one there at this point. Everything's covered up. Chances are the foreigner comes 6 months out of the year, wherever he may live, and they'll come for the January for half the season, where it's considerably warmer from wherever they are. And I do know that from wherever I came from, well, they were out plowing the roads. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts. We're going along the water canal that's connected to the Sai Weir on the Yam River. This is the irrigation system that's prevalent throughout Thailand, northern Thailand, to irrigate the fields, especially during the dry season. You'll see all along here several motors that they've used to flood the fields. Not as busy now. About a week ago, they were all chugging away. As you can see, that water's moving along pretty good, at a very good clip. Well, Katai is really headed there now, but I knew that would happen because I planned on doing this. There's our sun coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. The canal has an interesting twist up here. There's a ravine and a bridge. So what they did is they ran an aqueduct under the road, because it looks from here like it just stops, but it's not. It's making that right-hand turn coming out from underneath, because here we have a ravine. They also have a set of sluice gates if there was a problem and they had to get rid of some excess water. But you can certainly see where everything is funneling down into the pipe that goes under the bridge. Farther down the road, not this way, the other way, there's some very interesting aqueducts for this canal. And at some point, I will specifically go out to film them. I don't know if anyone's going to watch them, but I find it quite interesting how their water management for irrigating fields and keeping the country hydrated for literally 4 months with no rain. Again, pumps to pump the water into the fields. We're 4 kilometers from the Highway 103. Of course, we don't go straight to the highway. We'll turn off. We turn off this road in about 2 kilometers. It's a rather pleasant ride. You know, not a whole lot of traffic, so it's fairly safe. The other thing about it is it's fairly flat. So it's not overly strenuous, but you get out and you're still exercising. Sawadee Krap. The view, full moon over the mountains, clouds over the mountains. Beautiful morning. Cloud cover sitting up over, whispering through the mountains. Of course, we're completely surrounded by mountains. There's mountains on our right side. The highest peak is right over there. I've been up it on the motorcycle. Please excuse my creaks and groans. My poor bicycle has to carry a very large body, and it's got a lot of miles on it considering I brought it from Canada. It's due for some serious maintenance. Well, it's not hard to see why I love it here. I mean, I've been here a year now, and I still marvel at the scenery, the simplicity of how they do things. Just the wonderful laid-back type of life. They go about, do what has to be done, and just live. There's an automatic overflow, so when the fields are too high, well, just feeds back into the canal. So this is mid-December, the first cycle of the growing season. Finished at basically the end of November, and they started harvesting. And of course this will now go, it'll take a little longer because, again, not as much rain. But it'll take a little longer, but they'll start harvesting in February, March. And then of course they'll burn the fields again. I was quite surprised when I came here that they do burn the fields where possible in between each of these cycles of the growing season. My chance to get past her. Somebody cop.
Somebody cop.
Don't worry, she'll catch up. She loves her bike. One of the things when I first came to Thailand, I brought my bike because I knew I needed to exercise, and it's my main method of exercising for low impact on the body. And I bought her bike here, and she absolutely loves it. The remarkable thing is I had to travel 12,000 kilometers halfway around the world to find a woman who wanted to go for a ride with me. I remember her for years and years. In Plenty of Fish, I made it very clear that I like to ride. If anyone wants to ride, by all means, you know. And I could not find one woman interested in going riding. I know they're out there, but obviously the ones that were super fit weren't interested in me, or whatever reason it is. I just couldn't find anyone interested in riding. So I must say, one of the very fortunate things of being with Katai, and there are many, is that she loves to ride. She loves her bike, she loves exercise. So this will be part of our lives for a long time, and you know, and it's not fun getting up at 6 in the morning. She's up at 5. But like I say, you get into a routine and you just do it. All right, this is where we turn, head back to our road. That's the way she looks when there's this much sun. She even has gloves on so her hands don't get black. That's not for warmth. There's always a bigger song towel. So there's the mountains, absolutely spectacular. This is the view that we see from my balcony every night when we watch the sunset. And of course there's the house. So we are just about home from our morning ride. Took a little longer today because I'm talking away. Need a brake job. The official gatekeeper. Quite often I'm on the motorcycle, so she's the one who gets off and opens the gate. Or I'm driving the car, so she opens the gate. All right. Then our ride is over. And we're here back at the Funny Farm. You coming to see me? You are coming to see me. Hey, buddy. Now go see Mama. Well, roosters, doves, huskies, Pomeranians. She's having a hard time getting up. You'd almost think she was fat. Can you jump down all right? Because I ain't picking you up. They like to play. So that was our ride. Hope you enjoyed our little time out in our village. Yeah, there's all the chickens, the roosters that keep me awake starting at 4 o'clock in the morning. Pretty used to them by now. Actually, my son Dong, he set up a little arena to train the roosters for the cockfights. So, yeah. All right, until next time, bye for now. And remember, don't give up.